Hi. So, how can you get leads from social media and increase your income today? Okay, first, let's answer this important question. What will get you more income? Now, is it about having a better brain? No, because if yes, then all the professors in the world would be multimillionaires, right? But is it about having all the knowledge in the world that you need? Not really, because then everyone with a degree would be super duper rich right now. So is it about being first? First in the market, first in anything? No, it's not. It's actually about having the right authority and influence online. Because without authority or influence, no matter how much, how smart you are and how great your product or service is, or how knowledgeable you are, no one is going to listen. Okay? So, how do you build our authority and influence from obscurity, from zero? Right? You see, the thing is, I'm going to share with you a story, and it is my personal story. I hope I can do that. Uh, you see, when the pandemic hit a few months ago, what happened was that I actually lost my income because the company that I was with was hit really bad. And I knew if I wanted to survive the season that I had to pivot online really fast. But I was literally starting from zero because I rarely posted online. I had no presence online. But at the same time, I learned that our biggest growth is on the other side of our biggest fear. And mine at the time was actually being on video. I absolutely am horrified to be on video. You see me talking here and now, and you think that probably she's done this forever. But believe me, just a few months ago, I could not string 10 words together on video. I would stumble. I had like massive, like huge doubts about my ability to speak on camera. I hated being on video. So in June of this year, I took a pledge to be on live, Facebook Live, every single day for the next 365 days because I just wanted to see what happens if I lean into my fear. What happens if I try to bet for my biggest growth? It was pure hell, okay? And I really hated it in the beginning because no one was watching, no one was paying attention. But I kept on at it because I pledged to myself. I made a promise. And exactly 2 months after that, I was named 70 Rising Personalities on LinkedIn Malaysia. And because I also posted on Facebook, I grew a sizable community on Facebook as well. And fast forward 7 months post COVID, I've already served over 500 students with my online courses on how to grow your branding on social media. And these courses have benefited my students a lot because they are seeing massive, massive growth, over 200% increase in the first 14 days of like doing it. And this all came from practicing the steps that I'm going to share with you immediately right now. So I hope that you can copy this down really fast because I'm going to share with you exactly step by step what I did from zero obscurity, from literally no one online, not posting for years, to building a sizable community on Facebook, having served over 500 students and counting, and being named LinkedIn Personality of 2020. So I'm going to share with you what I did. Okay, are you ready? I hope you are. All right. Okay. So I'm going to share with you one secret how to double your leads within the next 3 months. And I promise you, if you do this, you are not going to you're not going to have even enough time to answer to all of those leads, because that is literally what happened to me. Okay, so the first secret is just one secret, and it's enough, because that is what I did. But the key is in the execution. So the one secret that I'm giving today with you that you have to apply immediately, promise that you apply this immediately, is that you have to post every single day on social media. Post every single day on social media. But as I said, posting might be easy, especially if you're used to it. However, the execution is the key. And the way you execute this is focus on this one guide. All right? Are you ready? All right, write this down. The guide is an acronym, and it starts with the word serve. 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 Okay? Because when I started online, I knew that how I was struggling, a ton of other people was having the same problems. And how I solved mine, I knew that a lot of people was also looking for the information. Now, what skills and knowledge that you have, other people are looking for you and your expertise online. They just can't find you yet, right? So the best way for you to serve them is to go through this guide, because I know that when I say you have to post every single day, and then a lot of people are going to ask me but what do I post about? And if I post, is there anyone going to see? And what's the point when nobody likes them? Understand that likes and engagements are vanity metrics, all right? It means that even if nobody likes it in the beginning, what is important is that you keep on keeping on. And I promise you, you will see a massive, massive big difference in your engagement, especially in your leads and in your income. That is a given, right? That is a proven. It has happened for me. It has happened for a ton of students of mine. So remember I said the acronym SERVE? We're going to start with the word S. S stands for solve a problem. Now, what does that mean? All right, it means that everyone online, they're browsing online, they're looking for solutions, right? They're looking for solutions. They're browsing, they're probably looking for entertainment or education, and they're looking for solutions. And if you can figure out what is their core problem that you can serve, that you can just make their life a bit easier or answer their questions faster, and bring it to them as fast as possible with as less pain as possible, believe me, they will come back to you. So the first one, S, is for solve a problem for your market. Always think about serve. That's why the acronym is the word serve. A lot of people go online, and when they want to make a sale, the first thing they think about is I'm going to pitch this up, people are going to see it, they're going to buy it. It doesn't work like that. As I said, you have to build authority and influence. But the key baseline to authority and influence is to establishing a base level of trust. Without trust, even if people take attention to you, listen to what you have to say, they might not buy from you, or they might not engage you because there's no trust. We will buy from people that we like and that we trust. All right? So, how to build trust? The first way is to solve their problems. All right? Understandably, you can't solve everyone's problem. However, you can solve a certain portion of it, which you have the expertise to. All right, so figure out what is their key pain points and what can you do about it, and serve them up. Even if initially you have to do it for free, meaning you're giving the informative posts, real thoughts about the industry, serve up the information so that they see you as the authority and the key opinion leader in that industry, right? Okay, so the next word is E, which is explain your industry, right? Now, a lot of our customers, they have questions, but they don't dare ask because they're afraid people might come on too strong and like selling to them. So what you need to do is explain, the questions that they don't dare to ask. Maybe you can build up a frequently asked question. What are the 25 most frequently asked questions in your industry, but people don't dare ask? So post that as a topic or as a top. All right. The next word is R, and R stands for reveal your secrets. A lot of people are afraid to do this because they're afraid of, like, people are going to copy me, or like, I'm gonna expose myself. Understand that when you pull back the curtain on how you do business, on how you think, of how the process is, you are actually generating trust, because people feel that, when you're showing your secrets, you don't have to show all, but you show some. That builds trust. That builds trust equity with your customers. They feel that they can trust you because the way you're relating to them is raw and real, and that's valuable. Right, the next word is V, and V stands for visualize. Now, sometimes when we go a little bit factual, it can be a bit dry. So what you can mix it up with is use your imagination. For example, you can share or ask, like, a survey. You can post up two pictures. Okay, which one is your favorite home idea? Just to find out what the market is currently thinking. What are your target customers looking for? Are they looking for landed? Are they looking for apartment? What are they looking for? You can pose it as a survey question. People love to participate in surveys. They love to give their opinions. Ask the right way, right? And finally, E. The word E, serve, the last word is E, and that is the most surprising, but the most important of all, is the key for everything for me. And I hope you take note of this. E is for embrace your quirks. Means that you have to be real and raw. Right? I know that's like a lot of, like, lizard brain activity here. Oh my god, no, I can't show my true self because then people will judge me. Chill. People judge anyway. So it's better for you to be real to who you are. Now, a lot of that's let's just be real for a minute. There's a lot of competition online. So how are you going to stand out from the crowd? By being the same like everyone else, by being vanilla, just the same flavor as anyone else, just another agent, just another person online. No. COVID has pushed everyone online. And people online are looking for people who they can relate to, and it's hard to relate to someone who seems so businessy, so fake. People are looking for real connections online. Build relationships, and from relationships you can get like good long-term sustainable partnerships, sustainable leads, people that will refer to you to other people because they trust you, and you don't even have to meet them face to face because it's all done online. But the first thing is you have to be real. Okay? And what does that mean? Give them a chance to get to know you. It doesn't mean that you have to like tell all your grandmother stories all in one post. It'll be too overwhelming even for your own grandmother. Okay? But what it means is stand out from the crowd and differentiate yourself by being real, by being authentic, by being you, by being honest. And you can share how weird you are, how funny you are. And I know it's scary in the beginning because you don't know who you're sharing to, and a big part of you will feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna be judged. And believe me, I know how that feels like. For the longest time, that was the thing that held me back. But once I realized that people on the other side of the screen here is just exactly like me. They're looking for a real connection. They're looking for somebody real to guide them through this. They're looking for a friend online. And once I understood that, and once I broke down my barrier, people broke down theirs. And trust begins to happen. And that's when real relationships happen. And that's when your best leads will come in. Because then they will come on board as your friends. And they would never question about your integrity, your trust, your authority, because it's all there. All right. So I hope these tips help. I hope you run with it. I'm wishing you all the best, and I promise you if you follow, you will not recognize your life in just 2 months or 60 days. Catch you on the other side.